My grandkids get embarrassed because I always pull out my back scratcher in the store.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 010751, State versus Miles Fenton. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Edelman.
Defense.
Grant Hardy for the defendant.
And are you Miles Fenton?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Fenton, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Somewhat to the best.
All right, we're not doing the somewhat to the best of our abilities. Either you've read this and you've gone over it with your attorney or you have not.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge, waiving count 2 and waiving the repeat offender enhancement allegation.
No objection.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand in count 1, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you are giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we are currently in the middle of a jury trial. So you are asking to proceed with this plea bargain agreement you've reached with the state and not continue with your jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Fenton, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 18 months in the state jail facility. State is silent on your application for deferred adjudication and community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
That may not get time served for the time that I.
No, that means that you're entering into a plea bargain agreement with the state. They are saying that they're not going to tell the court that they're in agreement with you receiving community supervision or deferred adjudication. They're going to remain silent. However, they will be able to speak to any type of factual issues that are relevant to your punishment. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? The waiver of appeal paragraph, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? It appears that your signature is in both places. Did you sign that?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review that with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to count one in the indictment, how do you plea? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Judge.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Counsel, we can bring this back. It'll be 8 weeks, or either we can bring it back sooner and you can have whatever witnesses you would like to be present for sentencing.
Judge, I'd prefer, well, the sooner the better, Judge.
All right, you're waiving PSI? The pre-sentence investigation report?
Judge, I think we will waive PSI.
Well, are you going to waive it?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson, if you can recall this. If you can recall it the week of, we can bring it back next week, the 6th. March 6th, is that enough time or no?
Judge, I'm going to be in Kirk County
Okay, March 3rd,
starting March 3rd.
or either you'll be there starting March 3rd?
Yes.
All right, well, we can bring it back on March 17th.
Oh, that'd be fine.
All right, Norm, if you recall this from March 17th. And state I'll need criminal history.
Yes, Judge.
All right, then that will be all.
Thank you, Judge.
Can I ask you a question, Your Honor? Or
Yes.
do I need to ask him? What does that mean, March 17th?
Oh, you'll talk to your attorney, but on March 17th, I'm gonna make a decision on your application.